Hey there, other holders. Jeff Cardano. Welcome you to second round coverage of the 80s, 90s, 2024 ASG Golf Tournament from Turnberry. We have a great matchup. You win this tournament, you go to Augusta for the year. And tournament, you take second place, you have a second chance tournament in late December. But anyhow, we're at Turnberry. Nick Faldo has put up a 7 under par to take the lead. Bernard Langer second at 6 under par. Steve Stricker and Paul Stankowski are third at 5 under. But it's the big battle at the middle. As you can see here, you have -1 because this is being treated as a major, quote unquote. It's the top 40 in ties that will go to the weekend and not the top 70 in ties like you think it is. So we have some golfers like Colin Montgomery, Scott Hoke, Tom Kite, Larry Mize, and Hal Sutton, who are really close, are on the cut line right now. On the other side, we have Steve Elkington, Sandy Lyle, Corey Pavin, and Seve Ballesteros. Just one shot off. And we need, I think, who was runner-up last one? My apologies. I need to find out. And that's Fuzzy Seller. Okay. Where's Fuzzy's group? Fuzzy Seller's group is 27. So we're looking at Seller, Caldwell, and Ian Baker Finch. So we will actually be doing 9 holes because we are on a time constraint because of the overrun of the PC Replay Baseball. We are doing 9 holes, the first 9 holes. I believe the 18th hole will be the signature hole Saturday for the, we do a signature hole, everyone on the 18th hole, and then on Sunday will be the final pairing. Yeah, the cut line right now is -1. John Houston looking pretty good. And no, he's not part of the Houston acting family. I don't know much about the Houston acting family. In fact, the only Houston I know is Angelica Houston, who won supporting actress in 1985 for Prizzy's Honor and was Morticia in Addams Family and Addams Family Values, the movie. She was very convincing as Morticia. I'll say that much right now. Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at shit. Yeah, tied for 40th. Yeah, it's 40th and ties, remember. David Love the third's now at -4, so hopefully, and he's on 17, so he's going to definitely be in. Jose Maria Sabo, 6 under front 9. He's your leader right now, Sabo. So we'll see if he can carry momentum. David Love the third finishes with a 64, not bad. So 6 under par for the round. Jose Maria, another one, that's his 5th straight birdie. The winds aren't catching anyone off guard. It's a little bit spooky. Even pars right now, your thing. Kenny Knox will have to be careful. Lee Jansen, Eagles, he's at -5. He's safe. He's definitely safely in for the final weekend. To the weekend. Next month will be Bob Tway with an eagle there. So he's at -5. So just to let you know that next month will be match play, so 128 people will go head-to-head, and the winner gets a trip to Augusta. The second placer gets the second chance tournament. And also, let's not forget, before we get to Rex Caldwell and that cigarette, and I'll put that cigarette out, is that match play, that's for the final spot. No winners can compete in the final month because 128 people, we want to see the winner get in on technicality and not like a second win. Anyway, here's Rex Caldwell. And he will be right there. Yes. 92. Everyone's copying. Fuzzy Seller +1. He's got 2 runner-up finishes this month. This year in the groups, as has Al Sutton. Baker Finch might not make it to the final weekend. But there's always the match play championships. I need to get my records and see how many tournaments people have won. And they're that time. Caldwell for birdie. Nope. Baker Finch for birdie. That's it. That's the best score. Fuzzy for birdie. That's it. You guys can even call. Fuzzy wants to move on. Fuzzy was a bear. The crazy thing is, when you look at the runners-up thing, is that Sutton and Seller, like their 2 second place finishes, will mean that 2 spots will be taken because, you can't have those guys. And also with the fact that Crenshaw and Calcavecchia won tournaments after being in second place. So that makes 4. So what will probably happen is that what they'll probably do, that's 8 spots, and there's 6 wildcard spots per group. So you could potentially see 6 out of 8. However, it will be or 6 out of 10. I believe I think they are going to make it that if you lose the semifinals and the match play in the 80s, 90s, you will qualify for the second chance tournament as well, because they've got to have a minimum of 10, I think, right? I think it's 6 out of 10. So that's what I think they're going to do, because even if Sutton or Seller win, their 2 runner-up finishes are null and void, so that's 4 runner-up finishes null and void. They might just go randomization. Yeah, they might go randomization. I think they'll go randomization for spots. Close. Baker Finch. He's close too. Fuzzy Seller. So I think they'll all have pars. So yeah, we'll just do the front 9 because we do have a little bit of time constraints. Here's Fuzzy Seller on the tee. On 3. We're down to Pikey 2. Mid click. Baker Finch, wide left. Baker Finch, one of those competitors in the first ever playoff in ASG history. I can't remember what the group was called, but yeah, he would. Caldwell will have to have a tough chip. And they'll have to have a tough shot. He really needs these shots. Fuzzy Seller, over. That's a birdie. That is definitely a birdie for Fuzzy. And the Baker Finch will be to the back of the green for par. Caldwell misses. He'll tap in for both. No big deal. Good reverse. Baker Finch, that's going to be a bogey. And Brothers will get the birdie to go -1 and maybe stick around for the weekend. On to 3. 4, excuse me. We're on 4 now. Up and those winds are making balls fly too far. Baker Finch shouldn't really be flapping in the par 3 unless it's on the green. Caldwell wide right on that one. Curls it. That's going to be a long shot. That is definitely going to be a long shot. Fuzzy, get close to the pin. Overland the pin. So we'll have a 10-footer. Caldwell for par. How did you do that? Oh, I'm going to take this time. Baker? Yes. Fuzzy? No. No. Fuck. Sorry about that. Here's Baker Finch. Wide right. Yeah, I agree. Wide right to the right side. Up and over. Up and close. Pin. It's a par 4. I thought this was a par 5. It's not. These guys are going to come close to say for par. Caldwell is a little bit off for par. 10-footer. That's a good. Forward. Triple bogey to go +1. Well, the bad news is I think he's beyond the cut line. Nick Faldo. Wow. He sure messed that up. He had, what, 3 bogeys. Faldo slipped up. So, yeah, his second round just sucks. Baker Finch hit the bunker. Yeah. That's not good. That is very good. He'll have to really pump that shot up. Seller. Up and over. Fuzzy. Alright. Okay. Hello. Okay. Take your fish. Look at the perpendicular. Come on. Wow, you put it in. I could put mine in. Maybe you, but I want to see par. Improbable par, especially from Caldwell and Fuzzy. On to 7, the par 5. I think we'll probably stop after the 7. Unless there's some great 7-4 shit. Second shots. Up and over. Aye. Up and over. Baker. Ooh, that's in the bunker? I didn't feel that was in the bunker. For Boyd. Nope. Apart. No. Apart. Switch. Okay. Yeah. Up and over. Ooh. Up and over. Oh, wow. Altered it. Brady. Nice. Take your bench for fire spot. Solar for fire. Anyway, that's tee off. Dan pull a triple bogey. Yeah, Nick Faldo Braves his 4th straight hole. Man, dude had 5 bogeys or worse, and yet he finished 1 under par. Dude, if he did have all those bogeys, Dan Polo, that's a tough one. He goes to +1. Wonder if that triple bogey. Yep, -1's the cut line. So Pole's triple bogey ruined his plans for the weekend. Cullen's dancing between -1 and even par. Got like Edwards, Tolles, and Simpson, Waldorf, Geiberger, and Pooley. They have yet to start. And now there's Elkington, Dave. Remember, everything's random for the first few rounds. So for what I'm guessing is that there will only be 8 spots. 2 people took second to first, and then there's 2 people with multiples. So that's going to mean 8 spots, perhaps. So I think they're going to make 3rd and 4th place in match play also make it in somehow. Unless they're 2nd place themselves. 70s 10s. Nobody in the 70s 10s actually has won a tournament after finishing 2nd place. However, Jerry Pate has 2 2nd place finishes. Yep, he does. A triple boat. Oh, Valdo. What? Oh, Jamel. Oh, that's right, Jamel. We have to keep an eyeball on him, and he's got to try. Brady's on 2. If he's at even par, he'll be okay. They stopped 14 ties. So yeah, so Jerry Pate's the only runner-up who has had 2 runner-up finishes. The rest have had a finish-up. 42 2000s. Byron Nelson had a 2nd place in September, but in October he won the tournament after I think Hogan won. Jim L. Birdie scored +1, so that leads. Yeah, Nelson They got second place. And nobody goes 35th. They need bogeys. So yeah, so nobody in the 40s 2000s has had double runner-up finishes. Jim L. Eagle 17. That's a big eagle because I think that qualifies him. It does. He slides in. He's now tied for 19th. Even par was the number for 36th place, but everyone ties. We have 46 men who will qualify. So we'll take a look. Commiserations to Mark McNulty. -2, but he misses by a stroke. Justin Leonard, Larry Mice, Hal Sutton, Larry Nelson, and Bob Estes miss the strokes. Ken Green, 4 under par to survive himself. Even pars. Kenny Knox, Tom Lehman, Rex Caldwell, he stayed at even par. Ben Crenshaw, despite his 4 over par, survives by a stroke. Colin Montgomery's there, and Craig Statler's there. At the bottom, we have Mike Light, 18 over par, 8 strokes worse than people like George Burns, not that George Burns, and Glenn Day. So Mark Light, terrible, plus 18. Really? How much money has he had? $34,000. He's 121st on the money list. Well, that sucks. Valdo's 1 under par actually puts him in second. Jose Maria Alzabo at 8 under 62. What a round. He even had a bogey. But yeah, Jose Maria Alzabo has the lead. McFaldo's 1 under par, good enough for second. And third place is Steve Stricker at 7 under par. Lee Jansen's fourth, tied with Gil Morgan and Steve Pate. Jim L's tied for 19th. But yeah, so Alzabo, Lee Faldo second, and Stricker third right now, as of right now. Fourth place, Jansen, Morgan, Pate. Davis Love ties with Bob Tway and Gary Hallberg at 5 under par. And 4 under par tied for Stankowski and Pete. Calvin Pete, that is. Bernard Langer not really doing that well. But yeah. So it's still anyone's tournament for the taking. I gotta say it. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond. Adieu.